I mean, it takes balls to come into a studio, certainly in Simon Jordan's backyard, and have it out with him, right? It's very difficult. I see a lot of the comments, the majority of the comments on social media feeds, not just from talkSPORT, but everyone she seems to go on, and they're all negative. Some are quite vile. It doesn't sit comfortably with me, but I admire her for coming on and talking about what she perceives to be people that have let her down and she's been wronged in the industry.
Do you know what it is? It makes me feel incredibly uneasy when I said to you earlier, didn't I? Because as you said there, like you can have an opinion on someone's punditry. Now, what I will say, whether you like or you don't, that comes down to personal preference in terms of whether you think she's a good pundit or not. Now, a lot of the comments that I see about Eni aren't anything to do with punditry, right? So that's the first thing that you've got to separate it from.
Yeah, I agree.
People are not just attacking her in terms of her punditry, because let's be honest, I've heard her say things on various platforms which, in terms of the game, that I don't agree with, and I might be like, okay, that's a bit strange, or I don't quite agree with it. But also, in the next breath, I've heard other male pundits say something similar and no one says anything, right? So that's why I'm like, well, hold on, it's a little bit double standards there. I do think it's tough for her, because it just feels like she has got no backup whatsoever. It feels like it's open season on her. Now, whether people want to say she's caused it herself, I do respect the fact that she's kind of put herself forward to do these interviews, because at the end of the day, if no one's going to back her, then she's got to back herself. She has to, because again, I made the analogy earlier, it almost feels like she's in the corner, her hands are tied behind her back, and people are just punching her head off. Like it's horrible to see. Listen, I hope it gets resolved sooner rather than later, because as I said, we've both spent time with her. I know her. And she's a good person.